Join me as I dive into the world of animal rescue and try to uncover the secrets that no one talks about. Animal rescue is an integral part of our society, providing a lifeline to countless animals in need. It's a concept that resonates with many of us, evoking feelings of compassion and empathy. But have you ever stopped to think about what really goes on behind the scenes of these organizations? Many of us have a romanticized view of animal rescue groups. We imagine dedicated teams of passionate individuals working tirelessly to save animals from harm. And while that's true to some extent, there's a lot more to it than that. One of the biggest challenges rescue groups face is funding, or rather, a lack thereof. It's a constant struggle to secure enough resources to keep their operations running smoothly. On top of that, there's the emotional toll on rescuers themselves, who often have to deal with traumatic cases on a daily basis. Volunteers are the backbone of many rescue organizations, but they're often in short supply. It's a labor-intensive process, requiring a significant amount of time and effort from dedicated individuals, and all too often they're not recognized for their hard work. Another misconception is that animal rescue groups only deal with dogs and cats. In reality, they care for a wide range of animals, from horses to reptiles and everything in between. Despite the challenges, animal rescue groups persevere, driven by their passion for helping animals in need. But what about the issues that don't get as much attention, like the fact that many rescue groups are overwhelmed by the sheer number of intakes, leading to a constant struggle to find space and resources to care for them all? Let's talk about funding. Many people assume that animal rescue groups are well funded, but the reality is often far from it. They rely on donations and grants to keep their operations running, and it's a constant battle to secure enough funding to make a real difference. And then there's the emotional toll on rescuers, who often have to deal with traumatic cases, only to have to relive them through court cases and the like. It's a tough job, both physically and mentally. I recently spoke to a rescue organization that shared a surprising secret with me, one that completely flipped my perspective on animal rescue. They told me that many animals that are rescued are not, in fact, directly from abusive homes. Instead, they're often surrendered by owners who can no longer care for them due to circumstances beyond their control. This was a real eye-opener for me, and it made me realize that there's often more to the story than meets the eye. One of the most surprising things I learned was the sheer number of animals that are returned to shelters after being adopted. It's heartbreaking to think that these animals are taken in, given a second chance, only to be sent back to the shelter. And it's not always because of behavioral issues. Sometimes it's simply because the new owners realize they're not equipped to care for them properly. Another secret I uncovered was the way some rescue groups are using social media to their advantage. By leveraging platforms like Instagram and Facebook, they're able to reach a wider audience, attract more donors, and even facilitate adoptions. It's a clever tactic, and one that's making a real difference in the animal rescue community. In conclusion, animal rescue is a complex issue that's often shrouded in misconception. By shining a light on the challenges faced by rescue groups, we can better understand the importance of supporting their efforts. Let's work together to make a real difference in the lives of animals in need. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're passionate about animal welfare, I'd love for you to check out my other videos on the topic.